Today's questions: what are the hidden costs of nuclear testing? Who are the forgotten victims of the Cold War? And how does the fallout continue to affect us today? As the world stands on the brink of a new arms race, it's crucial to remember the lessons and the lives lost in the shadow of nuclear testing. Don't miss this episode of The Deep Dive, where the only thing that doesn't remain buried are the secrets. Please like and share if you think this topic is important. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss more thought-provoking deep dives. Let's dive in together. From the desolate landscapes of the Nevada desert to the haunting images of mushroom clouds on the horizon, we are immersed in a world where the very essence of destruction is glorified as power. It's a chilling paradox that sets the stage for a grim tale. Now let's delve deeper into this unsettling narrative, exploring the untold stories and the forgotten victims of nuclear testing. As the cameras pan across the barren terrain, we are confronted with the harsh reality of this testing ground, a stark reminder of the destructive capabilities of mankind. These aren't just empty landscapes. They are silent witnesses to the horrors that unfolded here. Each grain of sand and each rock monolith bearing silent testimony to the nuclear firestorms that once consumed them. Our host, Ranaasif, stands before this desolate backdrop, his voice echoing the gravity of the situation. He speaks of the Faustian bargain struck by nations, a deal with the devil that sought power and security in exchange for an insidious legacy. The term Downwinders emerges, encapsulating the plight of those unknowingly affected by the invisible specter of nuclear fallout. We are introduced to the story of Mary Dixon, a child whose life serves as a microcosm of this larger tragedy. Her journey from innocence to exposure is a harrowing tale of misplaced trust. Born in the 1940s, Mary grew up in the shadow of the Nevada test site. Like countless others, she was shielded from the truth, believing the government's comforting reassurances that everything was safe. Instead, she was taught to duck and cover under desks, a futile defense against the impending nuclear nightmare. But the real danger lay in the invisible particles drifting on the wind, carrying with them the seeds of devastation. Decades later, the facade crumbled and the fallout came to light. Mary's thyroid cancer diagnosis was not an isolated incident. It was a symptom of a much larger disease, a silent epidemic that plagued communities in Utah, Arizona, and Idaho. Her story becomes a vessel through which the tragic fates of over 50 individuals in her close circle are poured. Each life touched by the specter of nuclear fallout, grappling with cancer, autoimmune disorders, and other afflictions. Mary's case is a powerful testament to the human cost of nuclear testing, a cost that extended far beyond the immediate blasts. The fallout, invisible yet insidious, infiltrated their homes, their food, their very existence. The ordeal of the Downwinders, a term coined to describe those living downwind from nuclear testing sites, reveals a tragic tale of neglect. These communities became unwitting participants in a dangerous experiment, their lives sacrificed on the altar of national security. With each passing year, the specter of nuclear testing looms larger, casting an ominous shadow over their health and well-being. In the face of such adversity, the Downwinders united, forming a formidable force that demanded recognition and justice. They fought for years to expose the truth, battling against the apathy and denial that shrouded their plight. Their struggles led to some measure of success. In 1990, the U.S. Congress passed the Radiation Exposure Compensation Act, providing monetary compensation to certain but the scars run deeper than what can be healed by monetary means. The legacy of nuclear fallout continues to cast its long shadow, serving as a stark reminder of the unseen consequences of such tests. The story of the Downwinders resonates far beyond the borders of the United States. It reflects a global legacy of secrecy and sacrifice that marred the landscapes and lives of countless innocent people worldwide. From the vast deserts of Kazakhstan to the idyllic islands of the Marshall Archipelago, the echoes of nuclear testing persist, leaving indelible marks on the environment, health, and psyche of entire generations. The Soviet Union's relentless testing spree in Kazakhstan unleashed a silent catastrophe, affecting over 1.2 million individuals. British nuclear tests in Australia and the Pacific claimed countless lives, and French tests in Algeria and French Polynesia left a trail of devastation in their wake. Each nation bears witness to the enduring consequences of such pursuits. Amidst this somber panorama, the Marshall Islands emerge as a particularly haunting case study. This idyllic paradise transformed into a nuclear battleground where the US military conducted 67 tests between 1946 and 1958. The cumulative impact of these tests, equivalent to more than 7,000 Hiroshima atomic bombs, reverberated through the very fabric of the islands. Yet it wasn't just the immediate blast that wreaked havoc, it was the insidious fallout that seeped into the porous fabric of the islands, poisoning the land, the water, and the very essence of life itself. A chilling testament to the long-term effects of nuclear contamination, the Marshall Islands serve as a stark warning. The fight for recognition and compensation has been arduous, marked by years of struggle and legal battles. The revelations of radioactive contamination in the islanders' bodies sent shockwaves around the world. Despite these advancements, many argue that the compensation offered is a mere fraction of the true cost, failing to address the profound physical and psychological toll exacted on generations of islanders. In the annals of history, the Marshall Islands stand as a beacon, illuminating the darker aspects of unchecked scientific progress and the devastating toll it takes on vulnerable communities. The Marshall Islands, like countless other victims of nuclear testing, embody the human cost of these experiments. Their stories serve as a potent reminder of the need for transparency, accountability, and justice in the face of such tragedies. The quest for acknowledgment and redress has been a protracted one, with victims navigating complex legal systems and confronting formidable opposition. Yet they persevere, driven by an indomitable spirit that refuses to be silenced. The legacy of nuclear testing transcends geographical boundaries, encompassing a global network of affected communities. In Kazakhstan, the ordeal of hundreds of thousands of victims continues, their health compromised by the fallout of Soviet-era tests. Similarly, the British nuclear tests in Australia and the Pacific have left an enduring legacy of suffering across continents. The French nuclear program in Algeria and French Polynesia have their own haunting narratives. Tales of displacement, contamination, and the erosion of cultural heritage. Each of these stories contributes to a tapestry of pain, woven with threads of human resilience, betrayal, and the relentless pursuit of justice. As we navigate this intricate web of narratives, we encounter a profound moral imperative. It compels us to confront the uncomfortable truths of our past, acknowledge the suffering endured by innocent communities, and champion their right to seek justice. The echoes of nuclear testing resonate through time, underscoring the urgent need for dialogue, reconciliation, and lasting solutions. In the twilight of this dark chapter in human history, the call for accountability grows louder. We must confront the demons of the past, ensuring that the sacrifices and struggles of generations are not in vain. The stories of the Downwinders are a poignant reminder of the human cost of nuclear testing, a cost that extends far beyond the mushroom clouds and radioactive wastelands. Their resilience in the face of adversity and their unwavering pursuit of justice serve as an inspiration. As we reflect on this haunting legacy, let us pledge to honor the memories of those affected by nuclear testing. May their stories pave the way for a future where peace, understanding, and environmental stewardship prevail. By understanding and acknowledging the stories of the Downwinders, we can work towards a future where such tragedies are never repeated. By embracing empathy, compassion, and the pursuit of justice, we can ensure that the sacrifices of these communities are not in vain. And there you have it, a deep dive into the heart of a hidden history, a tribute to the enduring strength of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable challenges. If this journey through time and tragedy has resonated with you, please don't hesitate to express your thoughts in the comments section below. Your engagement fuels our passion for unearthing more untold stories. If you're eager to dive deeper into more thought-provoking historical narratives, we invite you to hit that subscribe button. Together, we can keep these stories alive, ensuring that they continue to shape our collective memory. Thank you for joining us on this episode of The Deep Dive. Until next time, stay curious, stay critical, and above all, stay hopeful in the pursuit of a better, more compassionate world.